Welcome everybody, I'm Absurdum, and we're going to play some more Stoneshard, doing the one-handed mace, right on target build, and right on time. We're doing right on target already. So I'm excited to jump back into this. We're going to finish up our Manshire quests today. And then next episode, if everything goes as planned, move on to Brynn and try their contracts out. Now we should be set up. I got all the food and everything we should need. We got splints, we got food, we got bandages, we got lockpicks, we got medical supplies, we got emergency medical supplies, we've got antitoxins if we, get bit by something. Even an robo extract if things go really south and we are in a lot of pain. So let's head out, get out. I think we're ready. We're going to the host inextinguishable. Just a couple thousand north of us. Nothing too crazy. We've been there before. I think this one is Cultist, if I remember correctly. Probably my least favorite to fight. Do I need to repair anything? Nope. Looks like I even did a decent job doing that. Phenomenal. Wow. I was really on top of it last time. Not gonna lie, a little surprised. Main goal is here just to get through these jobs, make some money, and then try to use that money in Brynn before we go out for the big contracts. Try to stock up on better supplies, really just better gear. Guess we'll take those. Because those dungeons are probably going to be very difficult. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if I'm not able to do them. Doing further contracts or further leveling. But you never know, you can try. Until you try. And I'm usually not super used to playing melee builds, so that could make all the difference as well. Could just be a balance thing I'm not used to. It could just be that I stink, and maybe I've gotten better. It's almost certainly not that, but well, you never know. Gotta eat that. Immunity's looking phenomenal. If only you had an immunity stat in real life, you could just eat a carrot, boost it up. I like to start to this side. What do we see? Oh, there's traps there. It's okay. Come here. I will bash your head in. Seize that initiative. Getting a tooltip about knockbacks, which is strange. Because I've definitely had that before. I've knocked back an opponent before, I'm positive. Here is an enchantment scroll. Absolutely wonderful. Anything we want to enchant? Well, we haven't done helmet yet. Control resistance, not super necessary for us, but I suppose it's control resistance we didn't have before. I did not open that. Nice counterattack. Loosen if it's gonna make that difficult for us. He's healing like a mad lad back there. I don't care for that. Stop healing. Stop healing. There we go. Well, that was a fight that went pretty much without a hitch, really. Not that I expected it to go particularly poorly, but... Oh, look. Drugs. Energy restoration. Ability cost. Energy cost. It's okay. I don't think it necessarily pertains to our build, but... Come here. Okay, he was dead. Oh, another gambling scroll. We'll put it on the cloak. +4 energy. Phenomenal. That one really came through for us. Can you not break these? You do exist, right? Okay. I don't... Weird. There are those days where you feel like things are just kind of acting up on you for no real reason. I think I might be. More bandages. So we are here to... Why can't I... Switch weapons, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with that. We're here to kill cult leader and take some old papers, some censuses, some sensi. I guess it's just one census. Not sure what they would want with it. I but I guess it's not really my business. All that matters is that they're an evil cult, and they want it, and we don't want them to have it. If that's not enough answers to my questions, I'm not really sure what is. Look, the details aren't really important. Let's be perfectly honest. You could say they insulted his wife, and I'd be like, alright, well, that is punishable by death as long as you pay me. There'll be a point where they don't even really have to pay me. I'll just come out here and murder them for the fun of it. Unidentified potion. Ooh. Would you look at that? Trap that I almost completely walked into for funsies. Rats? Be gone. Now, there's a chance that these things can have stuff behind them. Good thing we got extra lockpicks. But I can't think of a time that's ever really happened for me, so... maybe not. Just feels like the kind of thing that should, you know? Get smacked. Yeah. Would you look at that? Boss room. I should have called it before I opened it, because I just like, that's gonna be boss room. Then I thought, no, you're gonna look stupid when it's not. Don't embarrass yourself like that. Elusive this. Ah. Okay, now is an appropriate time to die. Alright, there's somebody up there. Get their dance on. Oh, is that the boss? That's the boss. Let's see if we can just pull one of them, though. Maybe if I come up here and block vision of one? Or not. No, don't. Yes. Fuck. I thought I was so smart. I thought I did it. I thought I got away with it. Wrong. Oh well. And I screwed that rotation up. But I did bash them into each other, and she's already dead, so that's quite nice. Get over here. I would like to destroy your armor that you don't have. What happens if you don't have armor? The strike does damage, applies to target with increased damage taken by 11%. For 3 turns. Increased stagger chance, armor pen. Should I be doing this before the other one? Grants the strike additional 12% armor damage for each day's. 36 armor damage for each. No, I want to hit them with this first. And possibly stun them, right? And then do this, I think. I don't know. I'm pretty tired right now. Now's not the time for words and reading. I do wish I had my, seize the initiative, though, for this guy. I have a feeling it's gonna hurt me if I'm not careful. Nope. There we go. His initiative shrunk. I don't feel like I've ever given it enough praise. This is quite the ring for somebody who's a magic user at this level. Alas, we have our experience rings, which gets me 188 experience in them. Between that and the extra 15 we get up here, feels good. That's an extra 25% experience. Just in case you weren't doing the math right now. If we go here, yep, 125. Though I did find out the other day during my stream that there is a cap to experience gain. It's 200%. You cannot go above it. I was pretty devastated to find that out, to be perfectly honest. Because it feels good to get 200% experience. If you're curious on how it feels really good. That wasn't a sense, it was just Monastery Chronicles. I mean, I guess they could be the same thing, but it said Monastery Chronicles, that's what I was expecting to find. We've already read it, but we can sell it. And I'm like, why? It's not even really worth that much money. Whatever. I'm not here to judge it, I guess. But see, now you can break it. For whatever reason, it seems like switching my weapon loadout and going back did fix it. Is it a pot of oil? But not this one. Weird. Maybe I spoke too soon. Either way, let's come down here and murder this rat. He had a friend. Friend, come over so I can murder you. I guess I jumped the gun on that one. Ah, yes, that will hurt. And so will that. Strong work, Absurdum. Why? Why not? I don't know what that's all about. That's all very strange. Ah, look what it is. Your initiative has been seized. And now you're dead. Wait for cooldowns to get back up. Don't do it. Oh. Got pretty lucky dodging most of that. Fumbling it, and he fumbled it. Oh, this guy's tougher than I expect for some reason. Sir, if you could die, I'd appreciate it. Be a meaningful experience for me. Well, identification scroll. I was gonna say, man, we found a lot of enchantment scrolls, but I mean, we still did. Ah, not you. I was gonna say, he's gonna sit there, ring a bell and stuff usually, so we'll just walk up into him. Yeah, imagine that hurt quite a bit. Oh yeah, broke your torso. You've been staggered. Not that that matters a whole lot. And yeah, I don't know why I'm getting tutorials. Didn't mess with anything. Weird. Oh. Highly doubt that would be better than what we have. Black chance 5%. Absolutely not. I mean, it had been cursed with something, maybe it would have been like a really stellar curse, but the chances of that were rather low. But you never know. Never know. Don't think I need any more crowbars, but I appreciate the offer. Be known that I was offered more. More places to kill. Great. Still have our experience, both experience boosts for some time, so I would like to murder what I could. Yes, thank you. Wonderful. Another sacrifice. Oof, that looks like it hurts. Sir, you seem to be in pain. Wonderful. Dragger TDs. Should be some good experience. Plus, it will be worth money. Another identification scroll. Just in case something. Just in case of something. One horsetail. No, thank you. I gave up horse. I will not eat it anymore. That seems unnecessary. I almost used the ability on the rat, and that would have upset me. More out of principle than anything else. More drugs. And we're optimistic, which would have actually given us even more experience, but that's okay. Pain, intoxication, sanity, and morale. It's interesting. Magic power backfire. Yeah. Well, I don't think we need that in our lives, but I bet somebody will pay a lot of money for it. People do like drugs. I don't know if you've heard that before, but it is true. Not me personally. The hardest stuff I touch is candy, which is delicious if you've never tried it, and coffee, which is not really as delicious, but pretty fantastic. I mean, I think my coffee is delicious. The coffee that I drink on the regular, I think is very tasty. But I think the average response to drinking coffee, especially for the first time, is not yummy. So, you know, just keep that in mind. If you're looking for some softcore substances to get addicted to, I very much recommend coffee and candy. Maybe not at the same time, though. No, I won't. I wouldn't judge. Let's go ahead and merge some of these things together. What are we doing here? This is a mess. We'll check our gear once we get back into town. I think we'll be able to get back in town in time to turn everything in, which is pretty impressive. Please let me. I've said this before, and I very much think this would be great for the game if you could just open up your map, click an area, and have your person kind of auto walk there. Just auto path to it. You'd still have to watch it like this, and then you wouldn't be skipping time or fast traveling. And if something happened, it would kick you out. You know, you'd fight people or whatever, and then you'd go back to it. The games like Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead, if you know that game, if you're familiar with it, have a system like that where you can kind of walk to places, and then it has a safe mode that it will stop you if something, you know, not safe happens. And I think that would make it a lot of complaints about this game is just how much it feels like a walking simulator at times. And I think that would be really great if you just program your map, say click there, right? Travel to it. Your character just auto paths across the map. It would be very difficult, I think, for this game engine to do that. And I understand that. However, I think that would do a lot for it. If they could make that happen, I would very much recommend it. Have you heard anything interesting? Okay, well. You said it was Forgotten Tome, but that wasn't really a tome. Take the Lost Relic, sure. I mean, I guess technically it was a book. The stores are closed, so let's go ahead and save anyways. We'll get another good night's rest. This should be perfect. Do we still have credit from the last time we bought? No. Nope, they want further payment. Understandable. Any good rumors? Oh, my mouse wheel is acting up. Why is my everything acting up today? There we go. Maybe that's my problem before. Don't worry, I fixed the mouse. Anything new around here? Told me that living coaches are safe. Okay, not really, no. You're bored and need to go to bed. Your terrible stories of living in the countryside, which I'm not sure Manshire counts, has convinced me that I no longer want to be conscious. Lovely. Did I pick up anything solid? Nope, guess not. Let's pop in here, get some to drink, fill up our water. We'll check to see if our gear needs repaired at all, because that's probably the responsible adult thing to do. I'm still pretty happy with that. Very happy with that. Very happy with that. Those are fine. Oh man, we barely took any damage last time. Did I just murder things so hard that they didn't even damage us? That's phenomenal news. Let's see what drugs we can sell to this guy. He's probably not super fond of buying drugs openly. I mean, I'm sure he'll pay a lot of money, but it's not a lot of money for drugs, you know. Actually, it worked out perfectly. He had the perfect amount of money for drugs, which I think is great. 39, 130. We'll keep an eye on that. This is probably enough to get by without getting killed. Touch the host. I'm sure you have to touch it. We have just a plethora of splints and purses. Purses full of coin. Jesus. Oh, so he does pay more for those. Okay, I was kind of figuring as much. It's gonna be a lot of money. It's my footman's mace. Told him we already have one. And that too. Great. I think that's pretty much it. Why don't we go ahead, move this over here. Throw that on the ground with all the others. That on the ground as well. And let's just make sure he's not selling any new, very shiny, very sharp looking maces. Or blunt looking maces. You know, whatever threatening style mace we might find. You know, I'm not that impressed. Ours is better. Leaps and bounds better, really. In fact, that's disappointing. He should be embarrassed. A naval hatchet. All very interesting, I say. Well, let's head to the Dim Grave, which is a wonderful name for a gravesite, actually. must say I'm rather impressed. I'm also impressed with how close it is. Small things like that really do it for me emotionally. You know, the short trips back and forth. Because like I said, this game can be a bit of a walking simulator. I don't mind it for the most part. In fact, I really enjoy going out and exploring. It's a bit tedious and probably very boring to watch. Sometimes it's nice just to break up the monotony of doing these repeatable quests over and over again. Just by traveling up and down the map, looking to see what else you can find. Busting into people's like little campsites and murdering them and then sleeping there. You know, the small things. People don't stop to appreciate sometimes that really fulfill you. You know, this questing, he's doing jobs for the town, you know, that's nice. But what's it all for? What's the bigger meaning? Exploration, I guess. Or just an excuse to murder a bunch of people camping. You know, you can call them bandits. Who's going to argue with you? They're dead. That's all I'm saying. Gonna eat these. Little bits add up. And it's skeleton time. I think skeletons are where we really shine with the one-handed mace build. Maybe not these guys so much, but I don't know if anybody really shines against these guys because they just take a beating and they don't stop. Don't stop, won't stop. Okay, that's unfortunate. I don't think there's going to be anything I can particularly do about it. Unless he... No, well, that's not what I wanted to have happen. At least he dropped his weapon. Okay, well, we are victorious. Or, I'm sorry, we have heroism. We're not victorious. Maybe we can break this guy to drop his weapon. Okay, bro, will you please die? I understand I've broken both your legs. Thank you. It'd be great if you would just give up. Oh, he's dead. Never mind. What did I pick up? So, in the zone of just clicking on him until he died, that he had died. And I was still clicking on him. I don't like these rooms. I can already tell what kind of room that's going to be, and I don't like it. Those big circle rooms. Yes, I know, you obey. We're all very... Get over here. You. Thank you. Don't live forever like your friend did. Man, he's getting wrecked. It's good. I love it. Okay, this, I believe, is just a regular skeleton, so we shouldn't have those guns of problem. Don't do that. Don't do that. God bless it. I'm bleeding, and I very much blame you for that. Unidentified spear. Well, we're not using spears. Which is unfortunate, because that looks like quite the spear. I mean, I really must say. Just heal up a little bit. Or at least start the healing process. It's you. I know you. Didn't want him to do his fancy spear stuff, but looks like maybe he wasn't going to anyways. I don't know. Regardless, he's dead. Let's continue our exploration. This place looks like it's gonna be quite the maze. Is this a boss room? No. Oh, okay. Yeah, you should chase me out where that guy can't see us and take shots at me. That would please me. So that way I can chase him down later and hit him against a wall. Kind of like this. Hopefully a lot quicker. Please die. Okay, thank you. You know, some people just cannot take the hint. It's kind of embarrassing for them, you know. See, he got the hint. He's not. Get the, just hit him. There we go. All right. Well, these would be worth good money. Well, medallions are worth a tremendous amount. It's hard to find somebody who can even afford them at times. You're in the wrong place. How much health do you have? Fair amount, I guess. Wish people would stop beating the max health out of me. No, I get it. I get what they're trying to do, right? I can respect it. But I would appreciate if they didn't. Okay. That's all I'm saying, you know? Crude fashion is right. It's incredibly crude. Or at least rude. Oh my. I think we really need to steal its initiative. I feel like we can probably just kill him. Maybe not. Please stop bleeding me constantly. God, maybe we didn't get enough bandages. Get wrecked. Drop your sword. There we go. Holy moly, do I even still own bandages? Okay, yeah, I actually still have a... That's good. That's good, I have a lot of bandages. Crying out loud. Really thought I was doing decently on the whole... I think bleed resistance, but I... Doesn't feel like it. Yeah, it's decent, I guess. I have not found the necromancer. Just a keen reminder. Very nice. That level is very much welcomed. We've got to shrink up to 15. Now, I want to say that we were working towards vitality for the heavier gear. And eventually max health. It was not this. Increase hands efficiency would just stack well, I feel like, though, with the right on target, but not necessary. No, it's not necessary. Are we level 9 already? I didn't realize that we were already level 9. That feels good. I feel like level 9, 10 is a good spot to be for Brynn, so maybe we'll be a lot better off than I realize. Pain is getting up there. Oof. Getting an extra 15 max health. It's the extra energy. It will feel good. A lot of the heavier gear and weapons are... What enemy did you see? You know, they're going to require a lot more energy. And I have a feeling we won't always have a mace that steals energy. So it might behoove us to have that life drain. This must be the boss room. Look at him. Oh, you know what? We got skill, didn't we? We should probably use it. Do we want to keep going maces? I think the answer to that was yes, because we could get this passive here. Not super important to me, though, to be perfectly honest. Well, is there anything under warfare that I really wanted? I mean, we're not currently using a maneuver. Well, this is, but I don't think that's going to cancel out this. Only one tactic might be at a time. Okay, so while using offensive tactic, oh, you can switch between them for free. I did not realize that. Decrease mobile chance, decrease skill cost, decrease cooldown duration. Decrease damage taken, increase block, increase dodge, increase counter. I feel like, oh, and bleed resistance? Okay, you sold me right there. The way that's been going for us. Please move that, thank you. That might be very relevant to, oh my god, this isn't the boss room? Okay, well. Snap. He's just shooting this friend in the back over and over again. It's just... seems very rude. Sir, that's your friend. Okay, but you can keep doing that though if you want. That wasn't an invitation to just keep shooting me. No, he's out of arrows now, so... have at thee. Another unidentified bow. Looks like he did shoot me in the face once or twice. Good on him. I would have done the same thing if I could have. Oh yeah, get you some. Yes. They live forever. Never mind, he's dead. It feels like they live forever. Oh, he stepped in his own trap. The bat must have set it off, but it didn't go. I don't know. He's got a better outlook than that, my friend. Heck, even I have a better outlook than that. Ooh, 15 gold. I'll be lucky eventually. Ooh. Better handle that. This is thirsty. Oh, jeez, there's 4 of them up here. 5 of them? Christ. Alright, get down here. Wait. I didn't mean to do that. Well, it was another rat. 3 of them are rats, but still. Yes. Perfect. Okay, don't do that though. That's rude, don't do that. Oh no, that's not what I wanted either. At least he was a skeleton, so he died. Like these guys who never die. Are you sure there's more enemies that see you? Because I don't think there is. Oh my god, this place is large. Large and in charge. Oh snap. Oh no. Well, at least he's gonna have a hard time trying to cast spells at me. Please die. Please die. Thank you. Thought he saw me. Did you not see me? He did. He just didn't know what to do about it, I guess. And he missed. Come here. Don't make me chase you. Don't make me chase you. Chase you. Ooh. Oh. So hoping it was going to be a good scroll. It was just a disenchantment scroll. Probably my least favorite of all the scrolls. Okay, there's something weird going on. I'm like seeing enemies through walls, but not really. This might be boss room, actually. Might be. Alright, let's go this way. It probably isn't, but it could be. Switch out? Fine. How'd that work out for you? Oh, god damn it. His friend's sword is sharper, but not sharp enough. Man, I really didn't think we were gonna go through like 20 bandages, but here we are. Okay, no, this is just a room. Memory hinders. I'm just gonna look at that real quick, don't mind me. Please don't bleed me. I'm very concerned about the amount of bleeds I've been getting down here. There we go. Wonderful. It's just like every enemy wants to bleed you. Now I'm rather positive we're taking a lot more damage to our stuff here. Not too terribly bad though. Other than that, 17 gold won't help to pay. Okay, so real question. Where's the end of this terrible place? This terrible place that I'm very much enjoying. God, we really have done a lot of it. Who are you seeing? I'm a tough nut to crack. Who opened that door? Oh my god. Bro, is that really necessary? See how many of them were shoved in that tiny room? Luckily, they somehow didn't all see me. Oh, God, there's even more of them. Okay, that's too many. Well, that messed up a shot at least. Let's not do that. Holy crap, there's even more in there. No. No. Ah, I hate everything that just happened. I was trying to shut that door, but it didn't work out. Stop shooting me with arrows. God bless it. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. We'll just get away just because anywhere else comes out there. I'm not running just for comedy. I'm running to get away from those guys. Also, it is funny. I'm funny. It's especially funny when you have to tell yourself you're funny. There we go. Okay, that was it's quite the brawl. I'm gonna say I deserve it. No, what did you pick up? In a bone? Get out of here. Why was there so many of them shoved in here? There's literally like 6 people in there. Okay. Okay. He used his resurrect spell on a bat, which I think was very stupid of him. If he's not seeing that guy, he won't empower him. Well, that's wrong, but... Ow. Yes, chase him away from anything he might revive. Where were you coming from to get me? Like, he came from where? All the way up there. Whatever he heard, he was gonna investigate it, man. Oh, okay. Well, that wasn't necessary. Shh, it's okay. Like, this wasn't the room he was in. He heard me come from... He was coming. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. He heard me from all the way down here? That's baloney. Either that guy has the best set of ears ever. Which I doubt. Like, honestly, look at him. He looked old as hell. Or he's cheating. Or he has a security system set up in here. Which I guess is also technically possible. Alright, these ones can and usually very much are dangerous. I don't remember what we get for that, but I doubt it's... I mean, it's probably worth a lot, but other than that, I doubt it's something I really want. More things that our friend back home will not be able to afford. Pretty good experience, though. Not only did we level, we got almost 2,000 experience into this level. I feel like this place has been gratuitous for leveling, and we're not even done yet. We still have something over here to check out. Ah, yes, this guy. He remembers. It's Pepperidge Farm. Probably already made that joke. I just love that joke so much. That's a real commercial, too. That's not just like a... I think it got popular when Family Guy decided to like make a little skit on it, but that's a legit commercial you can Google. Alright, well, fair enough. Certainly could have gone a lot worse for us. We still have both of our buffs, too. That's nice. Meaning we eked out that little bit of extra experience that I love to see. Any ghouls? I mean, it's kind of the evening. Sometimes one or two will pop up by now, but I guess not. Let's head home. We'll tell the Aldor. We'll assess our money, which apparently is pretty good. We had like, what, 2 or 3 bags of money laying back there? I didn't realize we were just kind of sitting on that much. So if we get lucky with what the merchants are selling, we might be able to find some decent upgrades to our gear. Between that and what might be getting sold at the docks, we'll have to take a look around. We could get lucky. We might be interested in bribing our way into some of the guilds as well. That might be a decent idea. You need a lot of money to do it, depending on which one you're looking to get into, but could very much be worth it for us. Especially if we're going to be getting into heavier gear and we know what we want to build. Money situation seems to be pretty decent. Yeah, maybe we'll look into that. However, those things take time, so that's definitely something we're going to do next episode. I'm going to go ahead and turn this in. The sooner we turn it in, I think the sooner they kind of, respawn. That's how I look when I eat too. I eat with that kind of aggression. As you should. Excellent work. Here's... Why is he giving me bags of money each time? It usually just gives you stacks of coins. We have improved a relationship with the town. I think it just says that because we got something. But we haven't even broken into enmity yet, which is kind of disappointing actually. But that's okay. We'll take what we can get. We'll come back later and gain more favor with them, undoubtedly. We should stop. We should still have the room. Oh, you jerks. I had no rhyme or reason for believing that, I just wanted to. And I firmly believe sometimes if you believe something enough, that it's true. Like that statement, for one. Alright, let's roll. This vigor will wear out by the time we travel around and whatnot, but that's okay. We need to... No, we've already been to Brynn, so we don't need 1,000 gold to get down there. That's right. I forgot. What luck. Alright, lots of things going on here. You don't have any money to buy stuff. Okay. Well, I mean, that's not really your fault, so much as it is my fault. Sure, we'll say that, I guess. Let's pick up our purses. What did I want to identify? This ring, right. I did. It's true. Max health plus 8 is respectable. With another health restoration and energy restoration. That being said, we're just gonna sell it. I got 8 grand. Oh, feels good, man. Feels real good. I don't need any more splints. Bandage is probably a good idea. You know what? Screw it. Let's just go to Brynn now, since I can't sell these things here. We'll wrap up the episode down there. Good luck. Thank you. Drink some water. Probably thirsty. You know, I didn't do the walking, but I'm probably thirsty. Let's stop at my favorite merchant. If not my favorite, one of my favorites. The elves. They sell some good stuff, man. They're not currently selling any good stuff. This stuff is great. 25% extra experience alone, I think, makes it phenomenal. Decreased fumble chance. The fact that you will not get hungry is excellent. It's really good for mages, simply because of the fatigue resistance. You build up fatigue like no other. 50% fatigue resistance is phenomenal. Quick note about fatigue. If you go under survival, this guy right here grants you 10% fatigue resistance, plus other bonuses, but it's worth picking up if you're a mage. Highly recommend. Anything that gives you fatigue resistance. Vigor will also give you fatigue resistance, and these guys will sell you coffee, which gives you stacks of vigor. Another great reason why they're amazing. Sir, what do you got for me? Oh. Oh. Now, why would I want this instead? I guess it has less of a dodge penalty. Has less of a penalty over R and better durability. I feel like by the time you see this, you're already gonna have it though. Mobile chance, dodge chance. Okay. Bleed resistance is a little more meaningful to me than it normally is. Let's see here. I will sell you this, this, these trinkets, and this, I suppose. The jewelry stuff will go down to the jeweler, though. Sir? Sir, can I buy your bandages? I've been being bled a lot, and I don't care for it. As well as those. I think that's all a phenomenal video so far. Let's head down here. We're gonna go to the jewelers themselves. They will pay the most amount for the jewelry that I have. And it's actually a staggering amount more. Do not be fooled. It's very much worth it to go out of your way. These guys. Plus, sometimes they have something really great to sell you. Not so much right now, it seems. By any means, but sometimes these things are really great. I should have compared what that other guy would have paid, as opposed to this guy's gonna straight up give me just $1,000. Plus another 500 for the other two. It's a lot of money. Should I look at getting anything else around here? I don't think so. I don't think anything here is really doing it for me yet. Eventually this guy will sell some rather significant stuff, but not until we get it wrap up a bit more. So we're just gonna go in a circle here. Well, you know what? Before I commit to that, let's come down here and talk to Mr. Blacksmith guy. Leave me alone. I'm busy with an important task. Not part of the integration, but I simply have to compliment your immaculately stylish chaperon. Your blunt flattery has an amazing effect. The bailiff appears rather pleased. Why, thank you. I might not be as young as I used to be, but I haven't lost my taste in fashion. To be fair, this talent runs in the family. My name is Giles. We'll just say Giles Verlet. I don't know. By the highest order of the League, I'm the bailiff of the blacksmith workshop. Forgive me for my rudeness. I may spend my days bickering with all kinds of oafs, so I'm way too used to speaking in a manner they can understand. I gotta be of service. I'm looking for skilled armorers and weaponsmiths. Then you've come to the right place. Ever since the old blacksmith guild was disbanded, all craftsmen work here in the name of a common goal. And my job is to make sure that every shipment is delivered on time, and that the army and the garrison get everything they need. We're not selling, though. Everything around here exists solely for the support of the war effort. There are no exceptions. Is that so? I can imagine that some gear being so defective that there is no point in sending it to the armory, though. The bailiff is quick to get the hint. Well, this actually does happen quite often. Our craftsmen are just people, after all. If anything, ever since I learned how much they drink every night at 3 pots, I find this miraculous they can get anything done at all. Tell you what, visit me in the evening and we'll discuss the matter in greater detail. Just make sure you bring a bottle of elven iced wine. It makes the talks more productive. You find me in my office. Oh, and one more thing. I also wouldn't say no to a gift. An ornate ink pot, perhaps? Oh, and a golden candelabrum. He's used to speaking to oafs, you understand. I bet it would look nice on my desk. I presume this post is just a short while ago and I haven't had much time to decorate. If we don't finish this by nightfall, John will have my hide. Less talking, more working, people. Great, so we can do that now. Some of these things we can actually steal from the other places. I don't know if we could get away with it, but we could steal them. On the other hand, they're really not that expensive just to buy from the right people. But first, let's come down here and talk to this gentleman. Let's see what he has for us. If anything. Ooh, slightly fancier boots, but I'm not going to get all excited for a slight increase to stats. I mean, $2,000's a lot of money for something that's not really that much better, in my opinion. Here's the necklace I would very much like to have, even though ours gives us plus 6 health and some black power. And some accuracy. And the energy drain. I've got a lot of energy drain. This is 10% experience though. And 6 max health. Ooh, that speaks to me in all the right ways. Well, how much energy drain do we have? And why have I not noticed this before? Yeah, energy drain 20%. Seems a bit ridiculous. Well, that explains why I haven't been having any energy problems whatsoever. Alright, let's head north. A couple more people to talk to. Please let me go up there. Thank you. First person we're come talk to up here will be the pawn shop. He will sell me many of the things that that gentleman has requested for his bribe. I mean, gifts. Gross. What is that? Oh, moose belt. Oh my. So he will not sell us the wine, but he does sell the candelabrum, which isn't terribly expensive, and the ink pot. As far as I know, I've never seen him not sell these items. Let's go talk to our friend over here. He dishes out the jobs. Do you need my help? No. Are you selling anything decent? Yes, but not for the likes of me, it seems. More crossbow, interesting. Yeah, this is basically identical, but kind of worse. Okay. Well, now we know. Let's head back over to the elven shop. They were selling us the last item we need, which is that elven wine. And then we basically need to wait for him to go to his office, which can be a long wait. First things first, let's buy that one. If the elves don't sell it, I don't remember if they did have any or not. You might be able to go to the fancy bar there and buy it in, or however you want to go. There is some sitting out, but obviously they will see you steal it. Oh, yes, he's not selling any poop. I was afraid of that. It has some elven mud there, but I have a feeling they're going to rush up here to see what I'm up to. Will frown if they see me going up there and stealing their things. Oh man, if we're not able to buy this wine, he said that guy just said he were selling wine, but that's a filthy lie. The filthiest of lies. Sometimes these people sell different things. He has the mud, which is very nice. Oh, he does have some wine. So this costs us under $1,000, I want to say. At least he sells it for more than the elves will, but you know, it counts nonetheless. So we have to wait for evening, and it's getting pretty close to dusk, but it's not quite there yet. There's like a very small window, I feel like you can actually talk to these people. Let's come down here and give it to him. I think we can give him to him now, but we can't trade with him until he goes to his office. If I remember correctly. Here's all that junk you asked for. I told you to bring it in the evening. I'm terribly busy now. Okay, I guess not. He is terribly busy. It's not easy being middle management, you know? Look at the docks here and see what we can find. And then if this guy stops selling, then I think it's technically evening. The docks down here will have different merchants that cycle through every couple of days. And you can find some pretty impressive stuff. And some stuff that only they sell. Like this, Black Power and Black Chance. I've never seen this sold anywhere else. Berserk Ring. Crit chance, crit efficiency. Increases damage by 5%. It does give you pain resistance. Very interesting. And Norse belts. More crit. I guess if you want to go crit, you can talk to these people. 5% dodge chance with 6 bonus. That's pretty good. 20% bleed resistance is rather impressive. Though I imagine they're not known for their maces. All the same shield, just different designs. That's pretty cool. But yeah, they'll cycle through different people over and over again. And that's really nice. And there's this guy. What are you selling me? Grams. Delicious. Alright, so why don't we, I suppose, get a room, wait a couple hours. Never mind. Apparently everything is just closed, and I think this is when you can find that guy in this office. Once everyone starts, like, shutting up for the day, or shutting down for the day. Whatever phrase you want to use. Then I think you can get away with it. We'll have to go to his office and see. Let's go. Hey, I found that junk you asked for. Ah, hand it over. In my deepest thanks. And now, right, let me pour myself a drink and we'll talk business. Looks like you already had some, but whatever. So, what goods went missing today? Being the guild, this is where we can usually find our best stuff. Riveting gloves. And it will just get better with time and time. 15 boots. As you can see, he does sell quite the amount of things. Ooh, a Morgenstern. Ooh. Do go on. Doesn't have the armor damage that mine has. Bleed chance and daze chance are only slightly better. But we are getting an extra 4 damage, which I think is very meaningful. Meaningful enough? Maybe not. Here's this Warhammer. What's that? 3,700? Fair enough. Prices might just be one of the best ways, I think, to gauge what something's worth. And this does 40% armor penetration? Holy moly. So that's 23 total damage. This is 22 total damage. Increase accuracy. There's some fumble chance involved with it. Its energy cost is kind of sky high. It's literally double ours. However, we haven't really had any armor or energy problems. 5% flat stun chance feels really good. A fair amount of the enemies we fight don't bleed, so that doesn't really do a lot for me emotionally. Increase accuracy, fumble chance. Snap. We might be picking that up. Let's see what else we have here. 6 protection boots, no thank you. No thank you. This decreases accuracy though. I want to say there's going to be better hats for us. I'm wrong. Oh. Oh. 28 damage. 5% accuracy and 18% fumble chance. 28 base damage is way more than what we have though. Some stagger. Some crit efficiency. The armor pen. Armor damage are a little disappointing, but that does have body part damage. Which I think there might be a lot of worth to that. I did want to buy some armor though. This is slightly disappointing. I don't feel like this is really that much better. Though I suppose I could be wrong. Like the bleed resistance, this doubles my bleed resistance. That alone kind of makes me feel like after today's episode, it might be more worth it. This doubles it plus gets more resistances. Yeah, maybe. This is even more bleed resistance. This is going to start cutting to my energy very quickly though. However, these little bits will add up, and I think will do us very well. Going from bleed resistance of 15 to 25. Same with the physical resistance. Well, we're not going to be able to afford all this, and now I kind of feel like I need to decide which weapon I want. And I think for me, it's going to come down between this guy, who's going to absolutely crush in terms of armor damage and armor pen. I think the extra accuracy is nice. And stun chance, I think, is also nice. What is our accuracy right now? 87. And fumble chance is 12. He moved all his things around. Okay. So this will get us a 30% fumble chance. That's a 30%. That's a 1 in 3 chance. Take. We're going to do, what, half damage? I don't think that's going to be worth it. That's too much fumble chance for me. So let it be decided that we're going to go with this Warhammer. It increases our fumble chance as well, which is not awesome. But I think I can live with that. 8% is a lot more. Or 7% is a lot better than the 18%, right? It was 18%. Oof. Yeah. Or we just go with this. This has no fumble chance. It does technically do more damage. I think this is a nice middle ground. It already happened. Too late. Furthermore, I think the pot helm really spoke to me. Where did it? No. The guard helm. Has one more extra protection, and doubles my bleed resistance, where this one does not. And has more control resistance. All these things are important. We left 3,800. That's still a fair amount. And I think it was these boots I was looking at. Once again, increasing our physical resistance a fair amount. Bleed resistance by a fair amount. Stopping to heal yourself is really cutting into things. No good shirts for us here yet. Yeah, he'll change his inventory and sell better things with time. But it's either that or gloves. And I think the only gloves that are really worth mentioning would be these ones. A decent step up from what we have. 10% physical resistance. And then an extra 10% bleed resistance. Does not have a penalty to shock, which is kind of interesting. Do we want that? Or I think it might be more beneficial to buy the boots. If we run into a mage with electricity, he's gonna absolutely put us in the ground. We're asking for it. I think it's only a matter of time before we more or less get everything. This, I think, will be a huge help. And the next set of dungeons. As much as I am sad to kind of leave this thing behind, it's been very good to us. We just dropped a tremendous amount of money. And we are looking rather baller. Look at us. Holy heck. And this is the first time I've ever really been able to buy this gear from Brynn like this before even doing it in the Brynn contracts. So I feel pretty good about it. I think the Warhammer, God, the Warhammer looks sexy. Everything about us looks sexy. We look like we're ready to kick ass stick names. What's my base damage is now 28. Okay. Fair enough. Episode is already going on a bit longer than I would have liked it to, but I think spending the time to gear up gets things excited and all the way raised. So let's come up here. Go to my trusty barrel up here. This is my go-to barrel for storing all my stuff. We cannot take these, because they're not mine. So we'll just throw them on the ground. But we can, put those in there. We can leave the personal gun down. This guy should buy some of our stuff. Probably not for the greatest of prices, but... Or not at all. You know, that's fine too. And we'll take the infested catacombs. Deal. Nope. Back to the barrel. Let's put those in there for later. And the infested catacombs are obviously quite far. Do we need to repair anything? Well, most of the stuff is new. So, no. I was gonna say let's go out there and save, but you know what? Let's not. Let's just end it here. We'll save on the way out tomorrow. I want to thank everyone for coming by. I hope you guys are enjoying this series half as much as I am making it. I'm very, very excited to get out there and try this Brynn contract to head out to the cursed skate. Anyways, we'll see what happens out there. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm thinking we're going to be able to manage it, but I'm trying not to get my hopes up too high. Hope you guys are having a good time. Please stay safe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.